Jeff, we talked about yesterday. We're going to give Tito credit where credit is due, and we're going to ask the questions that need to be asked when they need to be asked. And I have questions right now about how this team is using Noelvi Marte. If you had told me that Noelvi Marte was going to end up being the platoon outfielder, I would have told you you were crazy. I don't understand it. And they're using him in direct opposition to what his splits from last year say you should be using him. He has reverse splits. He hits right-handed pitching much better than left-handed pitching. At least in 2025, he hit him a lot better. And they're not using him that way, and I'm a little surprised about it.
I'm trying to think of like different things that Terry Francona said during spring training to see if anything lines up. And the only thing that I remember him saying about Noelvi Marte is that the best version of this team includes Noelvi Marte, but he needs to be the best right fielder on this roster. And so what makes me sort of raise my eyebrow at that is, does he not see that? And for me, I could agree with his viewpoint there if he is saying that Noelvi Marte is not the best defensive right fielder on this team. But I also would say we need to see more of him in order to know that, because he's barely played there. He played there for 2 months last season. He's played there for 2 games this season. And Tito has told us before that he's a guy that is patient when it comes to, evaluating players and stuff like that. He believes in the 1,000 at bat marker and all that other stuff. So there's so much about this that is very confusing. And that's before you even get to the platoon split thing. Because as some people have said, and as you may have heard this from other Reds fans at times, if you look at Noelvi Marte's career platoon splits, he is a right-handed hitter. Does not hit right-handed or does not hit left-handed pitching better than right-handed pitching. He hits the opposite. He has more slugging by almost 200 points against right-handed pitchers. However, the way that he has been employed this season has been against left-handed pitchers. And
it gets a lot worse if you just look at his 2025 numbers, Jeff, because in 256 plate appearances against right-handed pitchers in 2025, he had a slash line of 275, 305, 516. Against left-handed pitchers, 232, 288, 274. That's in 104 plate appearances. Here's the number, Jeff Carr. In 2025 versus right-handed pitching, Noelvi Marte hit 13 home runs, 37 RBIs. Against a left-handed pitching, 1 home run, 14 RBIs.